teeming with all 6 elements, as it always should have. But with a new world comes a new set of problems. Unprepared for the changes thrust upon them, Danans and Renans now find themselves forced to live side by side. And though the initial chaos of the Great Convergence has faded, the people of this new world are realizing that some scars are not so easily healed. And so, our journey continues. One year has passed since the end of the great conflict between Dana and Rena. The two worlds have finally joined and literally merged into one. A single planet now exists, teeming with all 6 elements, as it always should have. But with a new world comes a new set of problems. Unprepared for the changes thrust upon them, Danans and Renans now find themselves forced to live side by side. And though the initial chaos of the Great Convergence has faded, the people of this new world are realizing that some scars are not so easily healed. And so, our journey continues. 1 year has passed since the end of the great conflict between Dana and Rena. The two worlds have finally joined and literally merged into one. A single planet now exists, teeming with all 6 elements, as it always should have. But with a new world comes a new set of problems. Unprepared for the changes thrust upon them, Danans and Renans now find themselves forced to live side by side. And though the initial chaos of the Great Convergence has faded, the people of this new world are realizing that some scars are not so easily healed. And so, our journey continues.
There she is! Don't let her get away!
After her!
This way! Run! She's gone. There's no way.
She's gotta be nearby.
The weather is so nice today. It's a shame we can't enjoy it with all these Zoogles around.
Stay alert, Shion. Danger could be lurking in the shadow.
I could say the same to you. If you get injured, it's going to hurt now, you know. So, the mausoleum is somewhere around here?
That's what I heard. We'll have to get more details from Bayfon when we meet up with him in the city.
I wonder if the others have already arrived in Niez by now.
It'll be good to see them again. It's been so long since we were all together,
Hey, you! Did you see a Renan brat around here?
You're looking for a child? A Renan?
Yeah, that's right. And get this. That kid is the daughter of a lord.
A lord?
Hey, wait a sec. That there on your back. Is that... No mistake, it is. You're the Blazing Sword, aren't you?
Oh, he is! Talk about lucky.
Lucky? What do you mean?
Even if she's just a kid, she's still the daughter of a Renan lord. But if we've got you with us, we'll have nothing to fear.
Sorry.
Hey, you gotta be kidding me, man. She's a lord's daughter. They're your enemy, right?
You're the Blazing Sword. It's just common sense that you'd help us.
Come to think of it, rumor has it he's been traveling with some Bright Eyes chick. Wait, is that why?
And what if it is?
Forget about it.
A lord's daughter, huh? I wonder whose.
Regardless of who it may be, it doesn't make chasing her down okay, now does it?
You're right, of course. Let's go find her before anyone else does.
Get back!
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, I'm worried about that girl.
Here! You're mine! Pierce through! Rising!
Beat to the punch.
I may as well take the rest.
Reload!
You're mine!
Excited.
We got fire!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours! Here I come! Sonic thrust! Starter! You're mine! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Wait! Hey, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hurt you, okay? You're the daughter of a lord, aren't you? You can relax. We'd heard people were after you.
The blazing sword of Dana?
Is there any way we can help you?
Why?
What do you mean? You're being chased, aren't you?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Okay, but it's dangerous to be out here all alone. Won't you at least come with us to Nia?
That's where I got kicked out of.
Bayfon should be in Niez.
I want to know what's going on. If you come with us, I'm sure we can get this straightened out.
If we go our separate ways, we won't cause each other any problems.
Problems?
Why?
We just want to help. Isn't that enough?
We help people. It's who we are. You may think we're weird, but it's true. I'm Shion. This is Elfin.
Nazamil.
Nazamil. Is that your name?
Hey!
We're going to Niez, aren't we?
Right. Nice to meet you, Nazamil. Driving out a child? Just because she's Renan?
Racial tensions still run deep here, but that doesn't mean we're giving up, right?
Right. Of course. What happened in the Ez, Nazamil?
Don't worry. You don't have to tell us if you don't want to.
Elfin! Shion!
Shion!
Yo!
It's been so long.
It has. You're both looking well.
Never been better. Well, just talking about us, though.
There's apparently some trouble in town.
Kisara, Dohalim. The gang's all here.
So, what's this trouble you mentioned?
Renans have returned to the city, living alongside the Danans here.
There were a lot of vacant houses after the mess with Almadria, right? Some refugees from Lenegus have taken up residence in them.
Bayfon decided to take them in. But not everyone has been so welcoming.
That's putting it lightly. The city.
So Renans do live here. If that's the case, then why...
Oh, who's...
This? This is Nazamil.
I'm Rinwell, and this here is Hoodle. Nice to meet ya. Woo!
Some Danans from around here are after her. Because her father is a lord.
A lord?
I see. So she draws more attention than your average Renan, then.
We've brought her along so we can at least figure out what's going on.
You see, we were actually just there, but he's out, and we couldn't meet with him.
Then, for now, how about we take Nazamil to the area where the Renans live?
Huh, you okay with that, Nazamil?
I'm Law. Nice to meet you, Nazamil.
I'm Kisara. I hope you'll feel free to talk to me anytime.
I am Dohalim Ilkaris. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
It's good to see you guys.
The Renans and Danans here don't...
What about Pelagian?
I've settled them on different...
Better to gather all the...
And with the Lord guy here in charge?
Come on. He's carrying out his...
But if that's true...
Fortunately, I have people there I can rely on. Leaving for a short while...
And Kisara, you're the captain of...
That's right. The Service Corps. We're made up of former members of the Guard and armored soldiers. We serve as the people's shield in the new era. I'm not used to teaching so many new recruits, but I'm managing somehow.
Yep. There are too many books to read.
Hey, you go out sometimes.
You seem to know a lot.
Oh, not really. It's just that sometimes I guard characters, so whenever I stop by Vicent, I pop in to help with...
Are you and Shion still
Yeah. I don't feel ready to settle down in one place just yet.
Sorry. It's been...
You're right.
I know we've got a lot...
You're right. Sorry, Nazamil.
I don't mind.
I wonder what the Renans here were doing when Nazamil was being chased down. She doesn't seem too excited to see them.
You think they had something to do with it?
I'm not sure. It's possible.
Nazamil? What are you doing back here?
Away with you! You don't belong here. How many times do we have to say it?
How could you say such a thing? She's a Renan just like you, and a child at that.
If it isn't the blazing sword, the very person who destroyed our society, you're one to talk.
You
Her father was a lord, yes. He was the esteemed Lord Urwagil Hildress, the former Water Lord.
Urwagil. The lord who preceded Volron.
But that girl's mother is just some embedded nobody!
Her mother is a Danan?
The blood of a glorious lord mixed with that of a lowly slave. It's repugnant.
That girl is no Renan. Every one of us here agrees on that.
Hey! Bastards just spewed their hatred and left.
A child with both Danon and Renan blood. Is that even possible?
In the old world, I'd heard rumors that it happened on rare occasions, but not of any children that reached her age.
You knew this would happen, didn't you? Why didn't you say something, even though you knew it would be painful?
It was too much to explain, and I'm in no pain.
But it's wrong to judge someone because of how they were born.
Let's go back to look for Bayfon. It's better than staying here.
You said you weren't in any pain, but is that really true?
Why do you ask?
Is it possible you just got used to the pain?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bayfon!
Wow, look who it is. It's been a while, hasn't it? Nazamil. Ah, thank goodness you're safe. So, some of the refugees we took in from Lenegus knew of Nazamil's identity, huh? The situation in Niez is delicate, to say the least. So I thought it would be better if I sent her to Vicente.
I guess some unhappy residents went after her before she could make it there.
Yeah, that's why I went looking for her as soon as I found out. It's fortunate that you found her first. I would just send her off on her way, but she may be attacked again.
Yes, that is true. However, it would be just as dangerous for her to stay here, too.
Well, okay then. Why don't we escort her to Vicente ourselves?
But what about while we're at the mausoleum? Things being as they are, she...
Or we could take her with us to the mausoleum. It's dangerous to send her off, and it's dangerous for her to stay. She'll be safest with us there to protect her.
I'm fine with protecting her, but doesn't the mausoleum have its own dangers?
You're right, that is a concern. However, with all of us there, I think we'll be okay.
Sounds good to me. After all, it's better to stick together than split up.
We can head back to Vicente after we finished at the mausoleum. Is that okay with you, Nazamil?
Sure.
Just where is the mausoleum anyway?
In the ruins at Adon Lake. It's pretty deep in, so you'll need to be cautious.
It's easy to forget in Menancia, but the enmity between Danons and Renans still runs deep.
Hearts and minds cannot change just quickly as circumstances. We must be patient.
I guess that's a mature way of looking at it.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
Okay!
Hmm?
Dawn Lake? Gonna be tricky with all those giant Zoobles running around.
Oh? I would have assumed you'd be itching for an excuse to fight them.
Well, you know, I'm a bit more of a grown-up now.
I don't think that's something actual grown-ups say.
Guess I misread the landing.
Gotta break through! Move escape! First strike! Last
Here's evil! Raging cascade!
Come on! Here it is!
Magic attack!
Escape!
Air thrust!
No armor! Stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Inferno punch!
Renans and Danans fighting together.
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might... be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Hopefully it's nothing that'll be too hard to deal with. They say the mausoleum is deep inside the Adon Lake ruins.
Stay close, Nasamil.
I'll be fine.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Try this on for size! You're mine! I'm ready! I'm not done! Here it comes! Alright, it's over! Here it comes!
Illuminate
Not
the
done!
Holy land!
Take this! Here it comes! I'm not done!
Looks like you're doing well, Law.
Of course!
Oh yeah? I guess you don't need any healing then.
Step back! This one's...
opponent like this should be easy.
Go in! Here! Lightning strike! You see this coming? Magic is there! Hurricane strike! Confiscated! Go for the weak point!
Armor won't save you!
In a bind?
Thanks, Shield. Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
Burn in hell!
They're weakened!
Crumble before me.
Go in!
I'm not done!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Take this!
Oh, you shy to come over? Here, let me have it.
I'm ready to land.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Ready and ready!
Leap now! Hurricane for dreams!
Take this.
Can't get out of this!
Blizzard blow!
The flame inside me, yours!
Hurricane
You're mine!
I can handle it.
Blizzard blow!
Vacuum blade!
Here, let me help.
Thank you for all your help. Please, don't mention it. I'm glad to know someone's got my back.
Healing art! First aid!
Ridwell, are you ready?
Of course! I won't let them use any more astral! Astral energy!
Say no more!
You sure showed them!
All in a day's work.
The mausoleum is just up ahead.
Careful. There might be zoo.
Oh,
Are you hungry?
No, It's perfectly normal for your stomach to growl when you're hungry.
As long as it's not you, I guess.
What was that?
No, it's not a good idea to take on a mausoleum on an empty stomach. Why don't we eat first?
Great idea, Alphen.
Oh, it's been a while since I last had Kisara's.
we're not putting it all in Kisara. We're going to cook together.
Really, I'm not...
It seems everyone's in the mood to cook. If it's not too much trouble, we'd love for you to join us.
I had an idea for something we could make with what we have on hand, but it looks like I'm still short on a few ingredients. Luckily, I think we can find them around here.
No problem. Let's start looking.
Nazamiel, do you have any foods you particularly like or dislike?
Not really.
Nothing in particular? That would... make you a lot easier to deal with than a certain somebody.
Hey! Don't act like I'm a picky eater!
No one said she was talking about you.
Hey, isn't that what we're looking for?
Oh, wait! It's right here.
Well, that's strange.
I wonder where it leads.
Regrettably, It looks like this one's target.
It's weird to find a
Nazumi, what is...
Looks like a Danon relic. This is a land.
That looks familiar for... That's right! It's a good...
Does it have some kind of...
Nah, nothing like that. This is the sort of thing you give to your family.
I guess the way people express their feelings is the same now.
I don't need it. I don't have anyone like...
Well, in that case, can I hold on to it then?
Sure, I don't care.
Okay. Why don't we head for the campsite and start cooking?
We've got all the ingredients, so now it's time to show everyone what I can do.
Isn't this exciting, Nazamil?
Huh?
This time of night.
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
I'm stuck.
Indeed. It feels...
Especially given how much...
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. It's just that it's a little uncomfortable.
Oh, because both Danons and Renans... Well, what about your family?
I don't know anything about my mother. I've never met her.
What about your...
My father would only visit when he needed me for some, and when he did, he would yell and beat me. The other members of my house did this.
What?
So no.
Well then, I guess that makes us the first.
Huh?
Let me tell you. You see, when you eat with people you're close to, it always makes food taste that much better.
Why is...
I suppose it's because when we share the same food.
Not only that, conversations are more lively when you're eating good food, too.
Food
There's more to a meal than simply filling your stomach. And knowing that is part of what motivates people to cook a good meal.
The food...
Our bellies are full, so now let's burn off those calories by finding the mausoleum.
Take this seriously, would you? Nazamil's going to get... tired of your stupid jokes.
Gee! I wasn't even joking.
One, come on! Not a chance! We turn the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to...
Over so soon?
I noticed while we were eating that you have really good table manners, Nazamil.
Is that something you were taught on Lenegus?
Yes. I had to memorize everything. Can I ask
Of course.
what I am?
What, the thing about
He's right. We are a rep.
Exactly. For example,
Dohalim here?
So,
I suppose I appreciate... We all have our different...
What about
In terms of different, but in the end.
In other words, so I'm sure we...
friend?
Think we can take...
No choice.
Here's a healer!
Burn!
First aid! Confiscated!
Alright,
Far enough!
that'll
bring you down.
I'm not done!
Can't get out of
This
one's
Aim for their weak spot.
Radiant light! You get the death. Sweet now!
can do.
Rise of storm! Banana, let's go!
Not today!
You're
mine!
Just radiant flame!
Last one shot!
Confiscated!
Do you require a hand?
Air thrust!
This!
On guard!
Anything in order!
In here!
I can carve through armor!
Get on in there with the others! Back into the fray!
Rise and ready!
Don't leave me!
Now that'll bring you down! Denied!
Blah, blah, blah! You get the death!
I'm not...
Sleep now!
Guys,
I'll be
the
saving
blazing
this
sword's
weapon
all
for
fire!
them.
One for that.
All this shit right there! Here I come! Last one
Here I go!
shot!
Take this!
Megasonic thrust!
Feel! I hope you're ready for this! I'll heal you all!
It's pinned down.
Please, sir! Healing! Alright!
You're mine!
Showtime!
I'm not done! Strike!
Fray!
Vacuum blade!
Steel force! Back into the
Try
fray!
this!
Steering flame!
Flame inside me! Here!
Raise
To be
it up!
let
Here's the
free!
healing art!
Thanks, Xion.
It's not the
You're
first
mine!
time.
And I'm still grateful.
That'll bring you down!
Air thrust! You get
Or
the
blow! You!
Sleep now! I'll heal you all with the stockpile!
Here I come! Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Freezing
Here I
storm!
come!
Leave the target to me!
Vacuum blade!
This one's mine!
Here's a healing art!
It looks like we made a mess! Burn up!
There you go! Don't let up!
Blazing storm!
Ignite!
Lion Power!
Illuminate the storm!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malika!
You're mine!
Not like this!
Stay away from my friends!
Take this! Or leave you! That'll bring you down!
I'll bring you back from death now! I'll bring you back from death abyss! Resuscitate thunder fields!
An outstanding effect!
Look sharp! Here I come!
Lion Power!
Air thrust! The waters of creation! Blah, blah, blah!
Shield and
Burn away! Blah, blah, blah!
Mercy strike!
Got it!
I'm not done!
Now's our chance!
Ready and real!
Landing form! Radiant lightning!
Not today!
Magic is there!
Far enough!
In a bind?
Now you see what I can do!
One more time!
Inferno Crossing!
Blah, blah, blah! Blade Blazer! The blah, 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 like you!
Comic This one's mine!
It looks like you got this one covered! The enemy is going all out!
Falling storm!
Only land!
You'll pay for that!
You get dead! What we now?
You're mine!
The earth throbs in pain.
Sword Lane Alpha!
Alvin! What happened? You're in pretty rough shape!
sorry. It's my fault. Shion should be able to fix me up in no time, though.
Oh, so that's how it is. I guess when you're fighting together, you really rely on Shion, huh?
Yeah. I kinda let my guard down knowing you've all got my back. I've gotta get it together.
Here goes!
Sword Ring Alpha!
Magic advance! Air thrust!
Plasma step! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
This new power is strong. I need to be careful to use it responsibly.
That's right. It'll be up to you to decide how best to use your powers in each situation.
Yeah, it will. I don't want to make any more mistakes.
People lived here long ago.
What's wrong? Here it is.
This is a mausoleum.
Yeah, that's what we call them. They were originally built on Rena.
And now they're here. Since Dana and Rena fused together a year ago. Most of them are underground. But sometimes you can find one above the surface, like this.
We got back together so we could deal with them.
We don't know what kind of machines or Zoogles might be inside. Make sure you stay close to us.
Okay, got it.
It doesn't look like anyone's gone up ahead.
Then let's go. Stay close.
It's kind of hard to walk when things are all slanted like this.
This whole section seems to be tilted. Though it's not clear if it's because of the planetary convergence or if it was damaged from the start.
I hope it's only this room. It'll be tough if it's like this the whole way.
Don't wander off ahead of the group, Nazamil.
Right. I got it.
I guess she's not scared.
Coming through! You're mine! Plasma shock!
What a clean attack!
Thanks. It's always nice getting praise from you, Kisara.
I praise you all the time too. Like
Right here,
amazing.
I got
and
wow,
Shion!
It doesn't feel like we've been apart for as long as we have.
You're right. It's like we've been together the whole time.
I think so too. I can just sense how you guys will move next.
In a sense, it is fortunate this place cannot be destroyed using our current technology.
Indeed. Considering the amount of advanced technology within these mausoleums, many would want a piece of it for themselves.
I'm still not used to these Helganquil structures.
Helganquil?
Yes, the true natives of the planet Rena. The ones who built all this.
You know,
Now that you mention it,
Can I ask you,
You don't have to ask.
what kind of place is this?
Well, it seems like it was originally, but it's still operating.
Astral energy in this world is now...
Just like it was supposed to be.
But before they merged, Dana, we believe these mausoleums are interfering with the...
So having 6 elements?
Right. But something went wrong a long time ago.
When I was small, my father told me that I have a...
Undoubtedly, it's due to you having both... Is something wrong?
no. For a moment I was...
And...
Anyway, this new world of our...
So 6 elements are part of...
Renan and Danon. All 6 elements. Nazamil contains everything of this world inside her.
Now that our worlds have become one, it might not be such a rare thing in the future.
It is certainly possible. Perhaps someday those of us with only 5... elements will be seen as the old generation.
Having everyone together like this makes me feel like we're back in the old days.
The old days? It hasn't been that long, has it? Although I'm glad to hear that what you consider the old days is the present day here with us.
You look like you're having a hard time.
I'm a little out of shape. I haven't left the library much recently.
I feel like there's something really important on the other side of that door.
How do you know that?
It's just something you sort of pick up. The design of the door, I guess?
In other words, it's nothing more than a hunch.
Try harder! You're finished! You're mine!
We managed to turn the
Reinforcements for now, but things could shift at a moment's notice.
You're right. Better stay alert.
Split it open! Be my guest! The flaming titan! More sequels?
Keep calm and take them down.
Sword Rain Alpha! An astral art?
That's my cue. Going in.
Shut him down! It's over! Great! Not
Think you can fly?
No escape! Great! My turn!
How about this?
My turn! You're mine!
Don't mind if I do. Don't believe. Immobilize that one.
Indeed, that does seem wise.
Now let's turn the tide.
Inferno crossing. In here. Freeze let Get on in there with the others.
As usual, it's full of machines that do who knows what.
They're productions of foreign technology, every one of them. Trying to divine their purpose would be a fool's errand.
I'd recommend against touching them, Nazamil. Nazamil?
A crest?
Nazamil, is that?
No, it's not what you think.
She vanished! Nazamil! Wait! Nazamil! Where are you?
A crest appears. Then she disappears. Just who the hell is she?
We can discuss that later. First, we need to find her.
About Nazamil's crest, do you think it's...
Yeah. It looks similar to the Sovereign and Maiden crests.
Her parentage alone wouldn't be enough to explain this. You don't think she's also...
Go no further!
Here I come! Burn!
Far enough! Reload! We managed to turn the tide!
For now, but things could shift at a moment's notice.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Strike! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Another door.
It'd be nice to find Nazamil on the other side.
I hope she's safe. This door won't open.
If you can't open it, then I doubt Nazamil went through.
Good point. Let's turn back. Nazamil!
Helganquil.
It's all right. They haven't woken. These are the Helganquil, the true people of Renna. They're sometimes discovered like this. I suppose that's why these places are called mausoleums.
Why did you run off? It's dangerous to be in here all by yourself.
Careful! Something's coming!
Well, guess we aren't getting out of this one.
No one appreciates a rude awakening.
Don't you think this ruckus is way more of a nuisance?
Burn!
Not on my watch! Without a far enough!
Strike!
That'll bring you down!
It's over! You're mine! No escape!
You guys,
It's over!
my head's spinning just
One up
watching you.
done!
Here's the
Enter
evil.
storm!
More for the shot!
Stay there, Nazamil.
Don't move. Stay put.
Annihilation! Alright! It's just time now!
In an instant! Impact Claw!
Prophecy!
Take this!
Hurricane by the
Armor won't save you!
I'm all set up! Primed and ready!
Here I come!
This one's mine!
I'm not done!
We're almost there. Let's finish this, everyone.
Right! Time to end this for good!
I've got your back.
Let's draw the curtain.
What's wrong, Kisara? This isn't like
Sorry, I don't mean to worry you.
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! It stopped. I think that should be the last of them.
Nazamil. Please don't run off again. That pressed earlier. Was that?
Was that why you ran? Because you were afraid?
I hate this. I hate everything about it. Because I'm not a Renan. I'm not a Danon. Everyone has always said that I'm not normal. And now I've been taken to this weird place. And my body's become even more unnatural. Next you'll all probably toss me aside. I know that everyone hates me. People always have. Even my own father hates me. Everyone! I'm different from everyone! I just don't fit in anywhere!
Nazamil!
But that's...
The power I didn't ask for. One that was forced upon me. I've lost so much because of it. Just like you. But even so, I have friends who accept me. And one thing I'm certain of, they'll accept you too. If you want them to.
But
You are an aberration. As you are now, you're a worthless child. If you don't like it, try being of use for once.
Let's go back. Nazamil.
I told you, didn't I? When it comes to this group, we're all just a bunch of oddballs.
Before we leave, let's finish. It's what we came here to do.
what's that?
Sealing the door to this room. There. That should do it.
What did you do? We disabled the main function so no one else can enter. We wouldn't want any miscreants getting in and causing mischief.
What about the Helganquil?
They will continue to sleep safely. We only disabled the functions of the mausoleum itself.
Do you guys always do stuff?
When we find mausoleums, yeah?
There should be a facility somewhere that oversees all the mausoleums, though.
Until we can locate it, this is what we have to do.
Shion and I are capable of sealing the mausoleums. The problem is, they tend to be nothing but Zeugles inside and out.
Besides, considering the current state of the world, it's too soon to get other people involved, or to let word of the mausoleum spread too far.
That's why every time a mausoleum is found, we all gather and take care of it on our own.
Yup. And I'll take any excuse to get everyone back together again.
I see.
We're all done here, so let's head back to Niez and report to Bayfon.
So you and Shion are the only ones who can seal the mausoleums?
Yes. It's also our way of setting things right.
After all, we're somewhat responsible for the worlds converging in the first place.
By the way, Alvin, what happened to your sovereign?
It's at docks with
I admit, I fail to see how your current attire does so any less.
I don't like being called the Blazing Sword.
Really?
Yeah. Danons and Renans make all kinds of assumptions just from that. It doesn't feel good to be judged by people I've never even met.
Yeah.
Although I do admit it's a contradiction for me to say that while carrying around the very sword that gave me that name.
Perhaps. However, we need the sword to accomplish our current task. That's why you restored it with the Sovereign's powers, correct?
You're right. It was necessary. They might say something to you again in ES, but we won't be... staying long. Nasamil, there's something I need to apologize for.
Apologize to me?
It's probably my fault that you were a test subject at Lenegis.
Alphen, wait a second.
What do you mean?
The ones who experimented on the two of you did so for their own purposes.
Dohalim.
I understand how you feel, but there's no need to phrase things in such a
Can you please explain?
It all started a long time ago, because Rena's great spirit wanted to absorb Dana's astral energy. Lenegis was created for that purpose, and the Sovereign was one of its parts.
Alphen escaped, but the great spirit needed a replacement to achieve its plan.
So they
Yes. A lot of people were experimented on, and you were one of them.
Your crest was incomplete. Perhaps your modifications were not completely finished.
Because of Volron. Because he was completed
1 year ago. We may have met Nazamil in a different manner. I don't know why they let you go, but we can thank that for allowing us to encounter one another.
And you?
Mine was inherited. It was one of my ancestors who underwent modification.
So in a way, you being taken was a result of my actions. I'm sorry, Nazamil.
It's okay. You don't have to be. You didn't wish for it. And I'm no different from you. Besides, I didn't lose anything by being a test. And more than that, it makes me happy to know that there are other people like me.
Nazamil.
Bayfon should be in the Dark Wings headquarters.
Time flies when you're trapped. Pulling together.
Looks like you took care of everything. As impressive as ever.
Any updates on the situation in town?
Yeah, but nothing good. There's no end to the people looking to stir up trouble here. Both Danans and Renans alike. Yeah, to be honest, sometimes I wonder if taking in those Renan refugees was the right... No, I can't go thinking like that.
Regardless of the difficulties, I want to believe that your decision to not turn the Renans away was the correct one.
I want to as well. But at any rate, Nazamil shouldn't stay here. It isn't safe for her. Not that it's her fault, but... Sorry, Nazamil.
It's fine, don't worry.
Thanks, babe. All right, everyone. Let's head to Vicent. Please don't blame Bayfon, Nazamil.
Yeah. Him accepting Renans at all is pretty amazing. I doubt that's very though.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Hopefully it's nothing that...
We've arrived. This is Vicint, where Danans and Renans live as equals.
Equals?
Yes. I personally guarantee.
I know it's hard to believe after Nies. We felt the same way when we first arrived.
It may do you some good to observe the city while we're on our way to visit Droshin.
Who's that?
He looks after everyone who just moved here. He'll help with all the procedures you need to go through.
You might as well...
Okay.
Is it your first time in Vicint, Nazamil?
Yes. I always tried to avoid getting too close to cities.
Then how'd you end up in Nies?
I happened to be nearby when the worlds merged. I didn't know what was happening, so I fled there for shelter.
What do we stand for? 1. Our ideal of coexistence. 2. Being the citizen.
It's true. This really is a masterpiece.
How come you're able to live together?
Huh? Why wouldn't we?
Because Renans and Danans are so different.
Well, we do have our differences. I can use astral arts, for example, while he, as a Danan, cannot. But my friend here can move much faster than me, and he has a splendid singing voice.
Well, your sculptures are beautiful enough to adorn the...
There's more to appreciate in our differences than find...
Plus, differences in our individual abilities mean little in the course of day-to-day life.
I don't understand.
Well, we certainly take a different approach around here. I could see it being confusing if you're not used to it.
It looks to me like you're friends with Lord Dohalim. Maybe you could talk to him as well. Lord Dohalim is the only reason we're able to live like this in the first place. It's all thanks to him.
Really?
That is what they say.
What do you think, Nazamil? Are you starting to see how things work around here?
I can see that Renans and Danans get along with each other, even if I still don't understand why.
Could you see yourself living here?
Yeah. I think I'd feel safe here.
Good. Then all that's left...
Lord Dohalim, and the rest of our heroes, if you'd given me more warning, I'd have prepared a better welcome.
That is not necessary. I no longer rule Menencia, after all.
More importantly, we have a request.
I'd be happy to do anything in my power, of course.
This is Nazamil. We'd like you to arrange for her to be able to live here.
Understood?
Aren't you going to ask if I'm Renan or Danan?
They'll ask during the formal procedures. Not that it matters much. There is one thing that matters, however. Whether or not you agree with this realm's ideal. Well, what do you say? Can you interact with those different from yourself without prejudice?
I'm not sure, but I think it's nice that the Renans and Danans here don't fight.
That's good enough for me. There is a screening process, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Recently, many Danans and Renans have tried to move here for our realm's abundance, yet they take issue with our principle of coexistence. That's why I'm more than prepared to defend our ideals. Oh, but I'm getting ahead of myself. A room at Autalina Palace will be provided until she has her official residence.
At the palace? Not at the inn?
It's a good way to make use of our many spacious rooms. The palace is now public property, after all. We'll show her the way there.
I appreciate that. Oh, by the way, Lagiel was wondering when you'd be coming back.
Lagiel? Understood. I'll go check on her later.
Don't Alphen and the others also...
Only Kisara and Rinwell at the moment. Alphen and Shion are always traveling.
Oh.
What is it, Nazamil?
Nothing.
Kisara and Dohalim living together in the palace, huh?
I myself am simply being provided a room.
By who? Kisara?
What did you just say?
What is there to do for fun in this palace when you want to kill some time?
I suppose you could read a book in the library.
Or compose a poem, perhaps. That can really make the hours fly by.
How about going to the courtyard? It'll be easier that way if someone comes calling.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say. So, you like that flower, huh?
The Rose of Unity. It's said to be a symbol of Rena and Dana becoming one. Is that why you like it?
It's a flower that's neither Renan nor Danon. I guess it reminds me of myself. And yet, it grows everywhere. How can you be so calm about everything, Elfin?
What? You mean about being the Sovereign?
When I was in Niez... No, not just then. In other places too. I heard that the Blazing Sword is Rena's enemy. Its destroyer. Danons think so too. They look at you differently. Like you're something apart from them. How can you be okay with all that?
It's not like I don't have feelings. Nazamil, are you scared of me?
It's true that together we did overthrow Renan rule. But we didn't do so out of malice, or because we were trying to hurt people. Please believe that.
I do. From the very beginning, when we first met, both of you have tried to help me. The daughter of a lord, half Danon, a test subject. Finding out more about who I am didn't change anything in your eyes. You still protected me without prejudice. It was the first time I experienced that, and it was nice. So because of that, I wanted to say, thank you.
I should be the one thanking you.
Huh?
didn't want anyone to get unfairly hurt. And when it seemed like they would, I vowed to use all my power to protect them. That's what I've been fighting for. So in the end, hearing your view on things makes it all feel worthwhile. Thank you.
Sure. We can't always have our actions understood by others, even when we believe we're doing the right thing. What you said is very encouraging.
People tend to judge others based on birth or background rather than what they've actually done. Everyone has their own assumptions. Though the world has changed, people's hearts and minds don't change so easily. Even so,
What should I do? I want to help you, Alphen. I want to be useful. What should I do?
Oh. That's,
Hey, you guys! The room's ready!
Right. Got it. Let's go. We can discuss this more later.
Okay.
Well, let's head to your room.
You can stay as long as you want, Nazamil. No one will bother you here.
Right.
It's a pretty over-the-top name for a flower when you stop and think about it.
I believe Dohalim is the one who came up with the name.
The flower appeared after the merging of the worlds, so I'd hoped it could serve as a symbol of reconciliation.
Until we find an official residence for you, this will be your home, Nazamil.
Guess this is where we say goodbye then.
We'll be sure to stop by.
Okay.
Nazamil, we have something for you.
This is the charm from the ruin?
That's right. The good luck charm you give to someone special.
I know you said you don't have anyone special, but you're special to all of us. We thought this could be a reminder when you need it. Of course, think of it as a...
Basically, we're friends now.
Friends. My very own Friends. Just like me.
It looks good on you.
We'll see you.
I'm happy that things worked. Out for Nazamil.
Yeah, I'm glad there's a...
Hisara! I'm so glad you're back. We could use your help.
Something wrong, Legil?
Yeah, a Zoogle. It's been attacking Faria Ranch.
The ranch. That's quite a serious problem.
It is?
As you are already aware, the balance of the astral energy in each region has been equalizing ever since the merging of the twin worlds.
As a side effect, harvests in Menancia have been on the decline. That means any—
In other words, you're saying it's vital to protect the—
Wait, what about the Service Corps? Isn't it their duty to take care of
Oh, we've tried.
many times? But somehow, each time we get overpowered. That's why I'm coming to you.
Understood. Tell the Corps I'll take care of it. While I'm away, you all stay in the city and—
You really can't break old habits, can you? Rely more on those around you.
But this is—
We need to make extra—
That's all the motive we need.
Be careful.
The merging of the twin worlds left Zoogles scattered all over. This is... It's caused no end of trouble.
I wonder why Renan's lost the ability to control them.
In hindsight, our control was likely only made possible by Lenegis.
Huh?
What is it, Law?
I just got a... kinda strange feeling.
Everything looks okay to me.
Was it just my imagination?
Menancia always